Hello everyone and welcome back to our second episode of AEW Dynamite. It's going to be a good one tonight. 5 big matches for you, including a big main event where Brian Cage will team alongside Lance Archer to take on Jack Evans and Angelico. And here we go then, starting tonight's show off with a bang as we have Eddie Kingston going one-on-one against Hangman Adam Page. Let's get straight into this bad boy. So, last episode of Dynamite, of course, we saw... Oh! Wow. Just as I was saying, last episode of Dynamite, we saw Kenny Omega defeated by Hangman Page. And now Omega attacking Page during his entrance, striking down. And Kenny Omega has gone rogue here. Security able to force Omega away, but... this is going to give Eddie Kingston a big advantage here. Hangman Adam Page is struggling after that initial assault by Kenny Omega during his entrance. And Eddie Kingston's got every opportunity here to do what he needs to do and get a victory. Pinned by Eddie Kingston. Hangman kicks out after a 1. Eddie with a headbutt. All that shouting's giving me a bad throat already. Talking of headbutts, Eddie Kingston dropping him in one after the other, but Hangman now able to throw Eddie off the far side. Eddie comes springing back, avoiding the discus lariat. Now Eddie Kingston gets caught with a boot in the gut by Hangman, who then catches Eddie with that big lifting forearm. And Kenny Omega is obviously really G'd Hangman Page up here. Hangman defeated Kenny Omega one-on-one in the previous episode of Dynamite. Obviously Omega not happy with that. Assaulting Hangman Page from behind during his entrance. Only a pin. Only a pin? Only a 1 count, should I say. Kingston getting back up to a standing base. Oh, big bicycle kick right to the face of Hangman, who fights back with a boot in the knee of Kingston. Now rains down with the Fez press and the strikes. And again, look at the aggression here being shown by Hangman Page. Not normally see this much aggression from him. And like I said, that assault by Kenny Omega might just be given, although it's obviously affected Hangman in the fact of taking the damage, it's really giving them the momentum, the motivation here. I'm sure he's wrestling, of course, Eddie Kingston, but I'm sure he's seeing Kenny Omega's face on there. And Hangman after one of the biggest wins of his career. Was Eddie now folding Hangman over into a cloverleaf. Great submission, but Hangman showing great leg strength to kick free as well. Hangman now with Eddie up into a tombstone pile driver. Drops into the pin for the 1, the 2. Only a 2 count. Hangman can't believe it. He thought he had the match won there and then. And Hangman takes Eddie up into the Deadeye. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Nice knee strike right in the face. Hangman now starting to take it out of him. That initial attack by Kenny Omega during his entrance has tired him out a bit here. Looking for the super kick, but Eddie Kingston with a big clothesline. This is Eddie Kingston's first appearance so far in this universe mode. Taking Hangman down from behind, chopping the legs away. Hangman now with a jawbreaker on Eddie Kingston. Again, rocking that Fez press with the strikes. Nice armbar. And you see now, oh, it's a nice standing shooting star there by Hangman. Eddie Kingston busted open, rocking that crimson mask. There's the shooting star, standing star by Hangman Page. He gets himself the victory here. And even after the assault from Kenny Omega, Hangman Page was able to come out on top of this one. That's 2 big wins in a row for him. It's a great win there for Hangman. Great standing shooting star to finish off as well. Of course, the Tombstone Pile Driver. You also had the Deadeye here as well. And it was the standing shooting star by Hangman Page that got the victory for the 1, the 2, and the 3. So Hangman Page gets the last laugh, but I'm pretty sure Kenny Omega will still be on his mind. Kenny assaulted Hangman Page during his entrance before the match. And I'm sure Hangman will want the retribution. And here's our second match of the evening. Darby Allin goes one-on-one against Kip Sabian. And for some reason, John Silver has made his way to ringside. Now, I can only imagine this is to do with the previous week's match where Brody Lee went one-on-one against Darby Allin. John Silver out here supporting Kip Sabian. The Dark Order enforcing Kip's chances here against Darby Allin. Darby now nice knees right in the face of Kip Sabian, slamming the arm into the mat as well. It's already been a very action-packed night tonight, hasn't it? We've seen some insane action with Kenny Omega assaulting Hangman Page during his entrance as well. And now it looks like the Dark Order firmly got their sights set on Darby Allin, looking for some retribution based on last week's defeat for Brody Lee. Nice knees in the back. Nice. Boom, boom in the face by Darby Allin. Big chop. Darby Allin striking now, but not quite enough. Was Darby... I don't know what Darby was up to there. He was just staring at the turnbuckle there for a second. There's the pin. Not quite enough. And you see here Darby Allin being distracted by John Silver on the outside. And that allows Kip Sabian the chance to get back in control this one. Nice clothesline in the corner. Looking to stamp on Darby, but Darby's back up on his feet, catching Kip. And Darby now just headbutting the fist of Kip. Attempted dropkick to the back. Kip saw it coming. Strike across the back of Darby. Kip now slamming Darby's face into the turnbuckle. Spins him around, and again Darby able to fight back, and there's a springboard elbow. Darby now boot in the gut on top, spins it into a powerbomb right in front of John Silver, who, as you can see, is not impressed at all. But John Silver distracting the referee. While Darby went for the pin, Darby now up on top with a coffin drop. Surely that's going to be enough for the one. No, again, John Silver up on the apron, distracting the referee. This is twice now the referee been distracted by John Silver. Darby Allin had big opportunities to win this match. Darby went for, I think, like a Hurricanrana Frankensteiner, but Kip Sabian caught him in a powerbomb position, slammed him down, folded him through, and then for a 1 count though. Nice cutter. Nice. Kip Sabian really looking strong here. Kip Sabian now drops into the pin. This could be enough for the win. It's not. It's only a 2 count. I mean, at this point, you would have to give the assist on a Kip Sabian victory to John Silver. Sabian now gets caught with the arm breaker. Now Darby Allin wrenching back at the arm. Darby doing well now, bringing Kip back up to his feet. There's the clothesline. A second one. Into the drop kick. John Silver, I think John Silver's been sent from ringside. I didn't even notice. Looks like he's been sent from ringside. As Darby now with a cutter, and that should be enough. No, he's going to go up for a second coffin drop potentially. No, he went for the senton bomb, but avoided by Kip Sabian, who now trips Darby over and rolls him through into that pin. Referee incredibly slow to get down on that one. Darby sending Kip into the ring. Or into the ring? Into the rope, should I say. Into the turnbuckle. As Darby now looking for the super duper flooper looper duperplex to the outside. Which I must admit I always think is a waste of a finisher, but there you go. Whatever floats your boat. Whatever floats your boat. Strikes here by Kip Sabian, taken down by Darby Allin on the outside. Darby now slides back in. Front chancery. Darby snap suplex. And a boot right in the gut. And another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Kip fighting back. It's been a pretty good match between these two, to be honest. Kip now with a big clothesline taking Darby down. Yeah, John Silver has been sent from ringside. Kip on the top. This is high risk. And it was high risk indeed. No reward at all for Kip, who does manage to get back up and trip Darby over, though. Darby now springing Kip's face off that top rope. Big strike. Now Darby with a boot in the gut. On top into the spinning powerbomb. 1, 2, and no. It's only a 2. Darby can't believe it. He thought he had this match won. Darby now heading up top. This is the worst turnbuckle to go for the coffin drop, I think. But he's going to go for it, is he? Yep, and he does hit it. The coffin drop hit by Darby Allin for the 1. When the referee finally gets down. The 2. And the 3 count. Darby Allin victorious here over Kip Sabian. And there we go. Victorious Darby Allin John Silver was kicked from ringside midway through the match. And it looks like Darby Allin's going to send a message here to the Dark Order. He brings out a chair. What is the plan here from Darby Allin? Oh no, here he is. It's Brody Lee. It looks like Darby Allin definitely has got Brody Lee's attention here. And you see Brody looking over Kip Sabian, the man that he personally selected to do this task for him this evening. Wow. And here is our next match as MJF goes one-on-one against Will Hobbs with, of course, the Enforcer Wardlow at ringside. And here we go. Will Hobbs definitely have a massive strength advantage. MJF taking Will Hobbs down. There's a boot right in the gut and another one. Hobbs showing incredible strength, but MJF able to reverse it. Taking Will Hobbs down. MJF's going to have to use all his wrestling ability here to get the win. I mean, there's no way he's going to be able to, out-strength Will Hobbs. Saying that, oh, look at that. Wonderful. MJF dumping Will Hobbs to the outside. MJF, nice half and half suplex. Looking for that running knee in the corner. Will Hobbs able to avoid it. Nice clubbing blow by Will Hobbs. And Hobbs using his strength advantage here. Nice. But in the face of by MJF, went for the running dropkick. Will Hobbs slaps him out the way. Nice strength there by Will Hobbs once again with a backdrop. But MJF is back up. He's not taking any of this. He knows how important this early part of the season is. He knows there's a chance that with a couple of good victories here, he could definitely be involved in the championship picture moving forward. MJF raining down the strikes on Will Hobbs. Hobbs now rolling MJF through, and then a spear out of nowhere. Will Hobbs had MJF on the shoulder. MJF able to slide free into that reverse DDT. MJF now going to use the ropes to get the elevation, the spring into that pile driver. MJF gets caught with the back elbow, and now Will Hobbs looking for the gorilla press once again, but it's reversed into a DDT. MJF with a powerbomb of his own on Will Hobbs, showing some incredible strength now. MJF now stalking the grounded Will Hobbs now into the armbar. And there we go. MJF does pick up the win over Will Hobbs. Dominant performance by him. Because he is better than you. And you know it. I quite like MJF music. I don't know why. And there we go. Big victory here for MJF. Many thought he wouldn't be able to pull this one off, but using his superior experience, I would suppose. There's not a lot of people that that MJF probably has an experience edge over, because he's still quite a young man himself, but still showcasing some fantastic ability. And there we go. MJF victorious. And Wardlow didn't even have to get himself involved. It's time for a little bit of a devil's advocate. Let's put the three members of SCU up against each other to see which one is better. So, of course, 2 ranking points up for grabs for the winner here. The other 2 will, of course, drop down to -1. So this should be an interesting one. Looking forward to seeing how this pans out, to be honest. Nice German suplex there by Scorpio Sky on Christopher Daniels. Of course, Scorpio Sky and Frankie Kazarian, former AEW Tag Team Champions in real life. Scorpio seems to be the one who's always getting the biggest push in AEW, isn't he, at the 3? There's the pin, and for a 1 count. Kazarian now going after Scorpio Sky once again. Hooks underneath and drops him face first. Actually, caught his legs on the rope as well. Can't be a very comfortable position to be in. Nice shoulder block there by Christopher Daniels, who then drops a senton on Kazarian. There's the pin. Not enough. Boot in the spine by Daniels on Kazarian. Kazarian now back up on his feet. Nice scoop slam. Scorpio Sky up behind Kazarian. I didn't even book this match, by the way. The last 2 cards, the last 2 Dynamites, I've let the game book it for me. I put some feuds in and I've let the game book it. I thought that'd be a pretty interesting thing to do. See what the game comes up with. And I really like this idea. I don't know how they managed to pull this random idea out of their heads, but because they are a stable on this game. I've made them a stable. Nice German suplex there by Frankie Kazarian and Scorpio Sky, then running forearm on Christopher Daniels as well. Nice back elbows. Scorpio Sky sending Kazarian away. Kazarian now catches him though up into a vertical suplex. Christopher Daniels, lovely Hurricanrana. Twisting the head of Frankie Kazarian. Slamming him back of the head first into the mat. Now here's the pin for the 1. Only a 1 count, okay. Thought there'd be more to that, to be honest, but a big boot in the spine. Daniels now bringing Kazarian back up. Kazarian with the uppercut on Daniels. Scorpio Sky fighting back with the strikes. Kazarian sending Scorpio Sky to the outside. Then a backstabber on Christopher Daniels as well. Pin by Frankie Kazarian 1. I feel like whoever wins this match will probably be the member of SCU that we give a little bit of a singles run to, while the other 2 will probably be the SCU tag team for now. I feel like that might be one of the more interesting ways of doing it, maybe. I don't know. Boot in the gut there by Daniels, taking down Scorpio Sky. There is the flatliner into the Koji clutch here by Christopher Daniels and Scorpio Sky. Kazarian's down on the outside. This could be enough for the tap. Scorpio Sky's holding on though. And I think he saw Kazarian on his way back into the ring. There's the pin. Only a one count. Kazarian sending Daniels into the corner. Daniels catching the big knee in the guts. Daniels the boot in the face of Kazarian as well now. Into that short, sharp brainbuster. Brainbuster. Only a 2 count, not quite enough for this one. Daniels boot in the back of Kazarian, who just gets straight back up like nothing happened. Completely no-sells it. Kazarian now with a pin. Broken up though. Beautiful move there by Frankie Kazarian. Now stalking the grounded Christopher Daniels. This could be Kazarian's opportunity. Look at, I think he was looking Twist of Fate there for a second, you know. The arm came out like he was thinking Twist of Fate. Daniels taking Kazarian down. Drops into the pin for the 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Scorpio Sky back in. Taking Daniels up on the shoulder. Spins around into the cutter. That could be enough. Scorpio Sky drops into the pin. Kazarian is down. 1, 2. And no, it's not. Wow. I thought that was game, set, match, that one, to be honest. Big leg drop. We've got one more match for you left tonight. Let's have a quick check. Yeah, one more match left for you tonight. We've got that tag team match. Brian Cage and Lance Archer going to team up. Interesting one. The game is put together for us there. And they're taking on the team of Jack Evans and Angelico, as there's a submission here locked in by Scorpio Sky on Kazarian. The referee running around in circles trying to get his steps up for the day. Kazarian fighting back, taking Scorpio Sky through. Scorpio Sky fights back with a knee in the head. Now Kazarian up on the shoulder, spins around into the cutter. This is Scorpio's chance. Daniels is down the outside. 1, 2, and 3. And Scorpio Sky does pick up the victory here in this triple threat. And that means that Scorpio Sky is going to get himself +2 in the rankings. Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian both drop onto -1. That means top of the rankings at this point in time. Hangman Page, Darby Allin, MJF and Scorpio Sky all on +2. And there's quite a lot of the old minuses as well. It was a good match between these three. It really was. They all know each other so well. Obviously, they've worked together for so long. They all know each other so well. And there's the pin. And there is the win. There we go. Victory for Scorpio Sky. We'll give him a little bit of a singles run now. See how he gets on. And Daniels and Kazarian can push on as the SCU tag team. And here we go then. Time for our main event of the evening. Lance Archer and Brian Cage. Can they coincide together as they take on Jack Evans and Angelico? Lance Archer instantly just tagging himself in. Brian Cage now going to the outside. I mean, if these two can coincide together, this is going to be absolutely dominant tag teaming. But I just feel like there's going to be too much animosity between these two. They're two big men. They're two crazy men. They're two men that really... The world's just too big for the pair of them, isn't it? As Jack Evans trying to use his speed advantage, taking down Lance Archer, which he does. And of course, Jack Evans and Angelico, not far away from a victory as well. They had a win on... No, they didn't. They had a loss, sorry. I'll take it all back. They lost on AEW Dark last week against the Butcher and the Blade. So another loss here for Angelico and Jack Evans will put them down to -2. Which will put them actually bottom of the rankings. But at the moment, Jack Evans is dominating Lance Archer, who demanded to Brian Cage that he wanted to start this match. And now, oh, he just got slammed down there. And Angelico grabbing the leg of Lance Archer now. And Archer just power strengthening everyone. Archer got so close to the corner and Brian Cage tags himself in. Oh, and Archer just flattens Cage. Archer obviously had too much of this now. He's like, well... Archer's not happy at all. He tugged himself in at the beginning thinking that he'd be able to walk over this match. Struggled against Jack Evans. Brian Cage tags himself in. Archer just striking Brian Cage in the face and leaving him here. And now Brian Cage has got a 2-on-1 situation here against the Hybrid 2. The funny thing is, if Brian Cage pulls off this 2-on-1, then Lance Archer gets a ranking point as well. And I don't really feel like people like Lance Archer are that bothered about the rankings, to be honest. Lance Archer, for me, is just somebody who cares about causing as much damage as possible and getting out of the place. That's what he seems like to me. And as I said at the beginning of the match, if Brian Cage and Lance Archer could have teamed together successfully tonight, they could have been an absolute dominant force. But there's just too much animosity between the two. Elbow in the gut there by Brian Cage. Went for the bicycle kick. Evans was able to avoid. Evans, nice rolling kick through right into the face of Brian Cage. Brian Cage now taking down Jack Evans. And raining down the strikes. Brian Cage now hoisting Jack Evans up. Oh, into a wheelbarrow neckbreaker. There's the pin. I mean, right in front of Angelico. He knew it was going to get broken up, but still. Damage is being done. Brian Cage now sending Jack Evans into the corner. Big running clothesline to the back. And now, see, just allowing Angelico to tag in. What a powerbomb by Brian Cage and Angelico. Now stalking Angelico. This could be enough for Brian Cage to get the win here. Jack Evans is down on the outside. If Brian Cage can finish off Angelico here with the Steiner screwdriver. For the 1, 2, and no. Angelico able just about to kick out. I bet Lance Archer didn't even know. Lance Archer's probably already got changed and on his way out, isn't he? Brian Cage now big German suplex. Running knee strike in the corner by Angelico. Nice, Brian Cage flattening Angelico once again. Brian Cage, nice sit out powerbomb. Cage once again with Angelico up on the shoulders, and Angelico able to break free. And Angelico, big running knee strike in the face. Stalking Brian Cage. Up he goes. Angelico, oh my god, Angelico, crucifix bomb into the corner. Angelico, crucifix bomb into the corner. Brian Cage able to kick out, but that's a lot of damage. Gotta love it in you. Brian Cage now, big discus lariat. I didn't think he quite caught as much as he wanted of it, but he did catch a little bit of that Helico. Brian Cage now up. Boom. Neck first across that top rope. Oh, what a running knee strike by Jack Evans out of nowhere. Jack Evans, that time on the side has definitely freshened him up. But Brian Cage stalking Jack Evans now. And once again with a drill claw, the Steiner screwdriver. There's the pin. 1, 2. No, Jack Evans kicks out now. Brian Cage now bringing Jack Evans up. Brian Cage being busted open. And you've got to wonder how much Lance Archer's currently going through Brian Cage's mind as well. Jack Evans with a pin on Brian Cage. Only a 2 count. Evans now up on the top. Oh. Got the knees up, and now Brian Cage continuing to strike. Nope. Jack Evans able to break free from that. Nice big back elbow. Jack Evans now heading up to the top. Going for that. 680 cent on that could be enough. That could be enough. There's the pin. 1, 2, 3. There we go. The Hybrid 2 pick up a huge win for them. It gives them a ranking point, thankfully for them, because they were struggling. Both Lance Archer and Brian Cage suffer a minus point. Brian Cage, as you can see, is back up on his feet now. He's not happy at all. And here comes Lance Archer once again. Brian Cage winning Lance Archer back into the ring. And Archer's like, no. You have to wait, my friend. Oh, this is really building up between these two to be a really impressive little feud. And looking forward to seeing how it all pans out moving forward to the pay-per-view. Anyway, that's the end of tonight's AEW Dynamite. Hope you have enjoyed. Please let me know in the comment section down below if you have. And, of course, if you're new around here, make sure you're subscribed. If you're not new around here, or if you are, it doesn't matter who you are, just like the video. You know, all that good stuff. And also let me know what you think about using the feud system, the in-game feud system. So far, it's given us a lot more cutscenes and so forth, which I quite like the idea of. So it'd be interesting to see how it pans out more going forward. But, yeah, we'll see how it goes on. Anyway, I've been Shimmer Gamer. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.